Hey, what is up? So in this video, I wanted to further discuss the trailer for season 6 of Better Call Saul, and specifically, one thing about this trailer that really stood out to me was just how tense and dark this preview for next season was. I mean, it was a stark contrast from the trailer for season 5, which was much more lighthearted and even displayed an aspect of humor to us that was completely absent from the trailer for season 6. Even the music for season 6 was rather ominous in this trailer of Andy Williams' rendition of the song Days of Wine and Roses, which interestingly was actually the song featured in a film of the same name, which depicts the downward spiral of a man and a woman who succumb to alcoholism and attempt to deal with their problems. And in my opinion, with the creators of Better Call Saul being rather meticulous about little details such as music used in a trailer, to me, this really feels like an allegory for the demise and finality of the relationship of Jimmy and Kim next season, as I think their storyline of trying to get Howard disbarred is not going to bode well for their relationship, especially for Kim, all based on the backstory of Breaking Bad. And of course, while these are just my opinions and my own thoughts and speculations here surrounding the storyline in the plot of Better Call Saul next season, I really just don't see any real possibility or any real way where there can be a happy ending for these two characters. And more specifically, based on all of the foreshadowing of the ending of this relationship that I have seen over the course of this series, I really just don't see Kim becoming some sort of silent partner with Saul Goodman in the plot of Better Call Saul in the show's final season, which some have surmised could theoretically be possible based on the fact that Kim's storyline is so open-ended that this conclusion would not contradict the backstory of Saul Goodman in the plot of Breaking Bad. And after listening to the lyrics of Andy Williams' Days of Wine and Roses, where he's singing about the days of wine and roses running away towards a closing door marked nevermore, while the lonely night discloses just a passing breeze filled with memories. I mean, if this doesn't just scream allegory for the ending of Jimmy and Kim's relationship, I really don't know what does. And in addition to all of this, this trailer also had me thinking back to a couple of Easter eggs from the plot of Breaking Bad involving Kim being presented to us in the plot of Better Call Saul. The first being Kim's desk, which we first saw appear in the third season of Better Call Saul in the episode entitled Witness. As we can see here by this scene of what has been confirmed to be the same octagonal desk behind Kim that we first saw in the plot of season 2 of Breaking Bad in the episode entitled Better Call Saul in Saul Goodman's office, which was then also displayed to us many other additional times over the course of this series, including clear shots of it in season 5 of Breaking Bad in the episode entitled Hazard Pay, and then again that season in the episode entitled Blood Money. And as is the meticulous nature of the creators of Better Call Saul, this desk being placed in Kim's office in season 2 of Better Call Saul was no accident, of course, and was definitely an Easter egg callback to the plot of Breaking Bad. So I really think that we may end up even seeing the story behind how this desk ended up in Saul Goodman's office in the plot of Breaking Bad next season, and will thus be a constant reminder to Saul Goodman's days of wine and roses with Kim Wexler, as opposed to the dark nature of what will happen to him over the course of Breaking Bad, which in my opinion is even further emphasized by another aspect of the plot of Breaking Bad surrounding Saul Goodman establishing the law offices of Saul Goodman and Associates next season, involving his loan out of Ice Station Zebra Associates, which we first heard in the plot of season 2 of Breaking Bad.
I'm going to get you a second phone call, okay? You're going to call your mommy or your daddy or your parish priest or your Boy Scout leader, and they're going to deliver me a check for $4,650. I'm going to write that down on the back of my business card, okay? 4650, okay? And I need that in a cashier's check or a money order, doesn't matter.
In the episode entitled Better Call Saul, as part of the storyline surrounding Badger getting arrested.
Actually, I want it in a money order. And make it out to Ice Station Zebra Associates. That's my loan out. It's totally legit. It's done just for tax purposes. And after that, we can discuss Visa or MasterCard, but definitely not American Express. So don't even ask, all right? Any questions?
which we then discovered to be a direct callback to Jimmy's relationship with Kim Wexler in the plot of season 2 of Better Call Saul in the episode entitled Amarillo, where we can see Jimmy and Kim watching the movie Ice Station Zebra while literally drinking wine together in what is a true moment of bliss for these two characters.
What is this weird fascination you have with stories of men trapped on the North Pole?
Ice Station Zebra is on the North Pole. The thing takes place on the South Pole. They literally could not be any more different. My dad loves this one.
Yeah, him and Howard Hughes.
I know, right? Can't get too finer reviews on that.
Which was also, in hindsight, the time when these two were living in the days of wine and roses. To use the metaphor that was presented to us in the trailer for season 6 of Better Call Saul, as it appears that Saul now only has the passing breeze of memories of Kim Wexler in the plot of Breaking Bad. As I think it was definitely not a coincidence that he named his loadout after the film he once watched with Kim in what was a callback to what was once a happier and better time in his life. And I mean, to cap off all of this, I also think that it is no coincidence whatsoever that Kim is literally wearing a shirt with roses on it in this trailer for season 6 to go hand in hand with the wine she was drinking with Jimmy while watching Ice Station Zebra in the plot of Better Call Saul. Which all just seems to be like the hidden clues to the puzzle that will display to us that there is no way that these two characters will stay together in the plot of the final season of Better Call Saul. So yeah, like I said, this trailer really put the emphasis on the dark and tragic nature of the plot of this show, which is quite a stark contrast from all of the humor that this show also manages to interject into the plot to cut through all of the darkness in this series. And based on everything that has been displayed to us prior to the premiere of season 6, I just really feel like the story of Jimmy and Kim will likely end in a tragic and dark nature, at least in terms of the relationship between these two characters. And when all is said and done, it really, in my opinion, makes the character Saul Goodman from the plot of Breaking Bad even more complex, because how was this character, who clearly cared so much about Kim Wexler as of the conclusion of season 5 of Better Call Saul, as we could see by the overt fear he displayed surrounding the thought of anything happening to her as it pertains to the storyline of Kim, Jimmy, and Lalo Salamanca.
You are not blowing me off with any, that's not the end of the story. Crap! Now just specifics!
You're asking for information you can't have.
If anything happens to her, I can't do this. I can't.
To then becoming a person in the plot of Breaking Bad who was brash, brazen, vile, vulgar, uncouth, had sex with prostitutes in the plot of Breaking Bad, who also seemed to be a completely different person from the person who was in a relationship with Kim Wexler in the plot of Better Call Saul. So I absolutely cannot wait to see how this dichotomy is displayed to us, along with the seemingly apparent and necessary finality of Saul and Kim's relationship next season. Alright, that is all I really got for you guys on this one. That being said, in respect to the cognitive dissonance of Saul Goodman from the plot of Breaking Bad and Jimmy McGill from the plot of Better Call Saul that I mentioned at the end of this video, I just wanted to point out that I also made a video a few months ago where I analyzed this difference in Saul Goodman's personality to Jimmy McGill's, which I really feel is now even further emphasized following the release of this trailer for season 6. So definitely make sure you go check out that video if you want an in-depth analysis and breakdown of just how far Saul Goodman still seemingly needs to go in his character and personality development and transformation as of the premiere of season 6. Link in the description. As always, my name is Anton Jackson. Thank you so much for watching this video.